man. Now it's a problem. Now having for a political candidate to have rappers on stage, now it's a problem. Shout out to Charles, man. He says, how did Mayor Berry smoking crack it got reelected affect your life? Well, let me tell you a funny thing about Mayor Berry, man. I remember waking up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water and seeing him on the screen getting arrested, the hotel video of him smoking crack in the room. And what it affected me is it was like that story wasn't just a story for 1 year. Now that story would be in the news for 6 hours until something else happened, right? Because we got social media. But in 1989, we didn't have social media. So that was a big story for like 5 years. That Mayor Berry story was a huge story for 5 years. It may be even a bit longer than that. Every comedian talked about it. Every black comedian had a bit in their on their comedy special about it. Every single one, and some of the white ones. When I would go to basketball camps, and I would be like, "Yeah, I'm from DC." They would always mention that our man smoked crack. They would always mention that. If I ever went somewhere else, that was the first thing they talked about. That's the only thing they knew about DC was that our man smoked crack. Then later on, I was in a program, woke program for after school, the little community programs called the Male Youth Project. And after school, we would go down to the center, the church, and they had the little community room in the church. And they had men from the community. We had study hall. We lift weights, play basketball, have seminars and shit. And this was every day, the Male Youth Project. And Mayor Berry's son, Christopher Berry, he was in the Male Youth Project. And because my mom, she's an author from DC, and his dad was the mayor of DC, we kind of bonded because all the other kids was hood rats. And, don't get me wrong, he was a hood rat too, but he was the mayor's son. And he got picked on a lot. Christopher Berry got picked on a lot. He didn't have no privilege from being the mayor's son. He got bullied and picked on a lot in that program by the hood rat kids, the ghetto kids in that program. They teased him about his dad smoking crack, and they picked on him. And yeah, man, that's how I remember Mayor Berry, man. R.I.P. Chris, man. R.I.P. Chris Berry, man. R.I.P. Marion Berry, man. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying, though. Now it's a problem, man. Now it's a problem. Bringing rappers on stage is a problem now. Yo, bringing rappers on stage is a problem now, y'all. Did y'all know that? Did you know that bringing rappers on stage, if you're a political candidate, did you know that that's a problem now? This guy, this black guy, think about this. This is a black guy. Hey, man, George Floyd shouldn't have resisted. Oh, my God. Hey, man, Rashad Brooks shouldn't have took the cop's taser and shot him with it. Oh, my God, I can't believe you said that. Those same people now are saying shit like this. Fun fact, the rappers Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, who Trump had on stage, were charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder, including a 2020 mass shooting on Folk Nation territory that killed 1 person and injured 5 others. They're facing a long prison sentence. So, now the criminal records and the character of rappers, man, is an issue, man. That's why I tell y'all, you can't beat these people, man. Everybody press hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. We got to beat the algorithm. You see they fucking with the numbers. We will have 300 in here by now, man. We would have 300 in here by now, man. They're fucking with the numbers. Everyone hit the like button, man. So now look, now Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. Oh, now having rappers on stage is, look at this one. Sleepy Hollow and Chef G were indicted last May, along with 30 other gang members, on a 140 count criminal indictment, including murder and at least 12 shootings. Chef G recently posted a $1.5 million cash bond to get released. And here he is with Trump. So now it's a problem, man. Now it's a problem, man. Everyone hit that like button, man. We gotta beat the algorithm, man.
Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez says his office took down dozens of suspected gang members. Prosecutors say the gang members were responsible for shootings that injured innocent people. CBS 2's Hannah Klieger reports on the alleged link between the violence and rappers.
More than 24 alleged gang members are responsible for at least 12 shootings across Brooklyn, according to the district attorney's office. The spate of violence was allegedly driven by a popular Brooklyn drill rapper, 24-year-old Michael Williams, also known as Chef G, and his protege, 23-year-old Tegan Chambers, also a rapper known as Sleepy Hollow.
Man, you talk about straight off the goddamn Mayflower, man. These motherfuckers straight off the slave shit, man.
Sleepy Hollow.
We learned that Chef G encouraged shootings, often by offering money or jewelry, by hosting extravagant affairs, and using rap songs to help hype up fellow gang members.
Prosecutors say the musicians encouraged and facilitated the violence, which was driven by rivalries between 2 competing gangs.
I strongly believe that TikTok is a ticking bomb when it continues to use and exploit inner city conflicts to promote violence.
The indictment alleges that the 8 Trait Crips and 9 Ways gangs stockpiled guns and used stolen cars. One of the main catalysts for the takedown was a mass shooting in October 2020, where prosecutors say they used a stolen vehicle to open fire on a group, killing 1 and injuring 5 others.
We utilize our next level precision policing policies and addressed the trigger pullers, those few individuals, as the mayor alluded to earlier, that make it downright hazardous for all the great people in our community.
On April 6, 2021, prosecutors say several of the men fired on a rival in broad daylight hitting 2 innocent bystanders. The NYPD says 25 of the defendants are currently in custody, and they're still searching for the remaining 7. In downtown Brooklyn, Hannah Flieger, CBS 2 News.
Yeah, man. So Trump's playing their game. Trump's playing their game now. And now all of a sudden, rappers, now all of a sudden, man, it's not cool to have rappers representing you, man. You're a political candidate.
Come on up, fellas. Rapper Sleepy Hollow. Come on up here, fellas. How are you, man? Hey. Oh, I like that. I want to get that done.
President Trump. Oh, man. One thing I want to say. One thing I want to say. They always gonna whisper your accomplishments and shout your failures. Trump gonna shout the wins for all of us. Make America great again. Appreciate you.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
A prominent drill rapper and more than 30 other alleged gang members have been charged after a major takedown in Brooklyn.
That's right. Fox 5 was the only news team on scene as the NYPD closed in for the arrest. Here's Lisa Evers with the exclusive look inside the case.
2 popular drill artists, Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, along with 30 other men and women, are charged in a sweeping gang murder conspiracy case. The Brooklyn DA says they allegedly used money from their music careers for guns and to offer bounties on the heads of rival gang members. We had an exclusive look inside the NYPD investigation that helped build the case. 22 teams made up of the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division and the Warrant Squad were briefed about the case, which stretches back 4 years. Over the coming hours, they took alleged 8 trade gang members into custody. Some were already behind bars, like Michael Williams, better known as drill rapper Chef G, who previously pleaded guilty to gun possession. He was booked on new charges. Police say he controlled the streets even though he was locked down.
Let's talk about Chef. If Chef said something, it happened. A simple text. We got to get a big one. That simple text created a war.
The detectives and officers from the NYPD Gun Violence Suppression Division, along with the Warrants Division, have all gotten their assignments, over 200 of them. They'll be fanning out to go and take down these suspects who have been pre-indicted on very serious allegations. The teams took the suspects not already incarcerated into custody without a single shot being fired. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez says the gang members used more than 30 guns to threaten or eliminate their rivals, proudly posting and boasting on social media phone videos. This surveillance video, where they pop out with guns from a sunroof and window, shows one of the street shootings included in the case. The DA says charges include murder, attempted murder, weapons possession, and other crimes. In total, Gonzalez says there was 1 murder, 4 attempted murders, and 12 non-fatal shootings.
What we allege and what we learned during the course of this investigation is that Chef G used a lot of the money that he earned to help facilitate further gang activity. He encouraged gang members to participate in violent crimes.
The sheer violence in this case would stick out to me. The total disregard for civilians.
The magnitude of it. It stretches through a good portion of Brooklyn South. It's in the 40s. It's in Kings Highway, and it's all the way down to East 18th and Keaton. And it just really shows the command the 8 Trade Crips and their elite alliances had over the Brooklyn South area.
At the 77th Precinct in Crown Heights, the suspects were brought in to be booked.
There's just many facets of the investigation that cover a wide range. that have to be vetted.
After being arrested on the new charges, Chef G and 2 other suspects were taken to central booking. The celebrity status of the drill rappers increased their clout and influence on the streets. The NYPD says it is not targeting drill rappers. What they're going after are people responsible for gun violence.
Everybody looks up to these guys, so it's a shame that they're using this platform, the music platform, to actually carry out a negative message. When I say negative message, I'm not talking about the music, it's what they're actually doing.
District Attorney Eric Gonzalez says his office, along with the NYPD, will continue to target the most violent individuals responsible for the gun violence that has terrorized so many neighborhoods. If convicted, those arrested in this case are looking at the possibility of decades behind bars. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.
So now there's a problem. Now a political candidate being linked to rappers is a problem, y'all. I'm Jamel Hill, man. People are upset, man. Now it's a problem. Wow. Who would have known, man? A day would come where liberals would have a problem with rappers being linked to political candidates, man. A pair of rappers former President Donald Trump allowed up on stage to help him rally voters in South Bronx this week are alleged gang members charged with conspiracy to commit murder. This is who Trump caught up on stage. Sleepy Hollow and Chef G were indicted last May, along with 30 other gang members, on a 140-count criminal indictment, including murder and at least 12 shootings. Chef G recently posted a $1.5 million cash bond to get released. How stupid can one man be? On Thursday, rapper Chef G and Sleepy Hollow spoke at Trump's rally in NYC. The same Chef G and Sleepy Hollow were out on bail as part of a 140-count indictment, including murder and putting cash bounties on the heads of rival gangs. So, it's not cool to be linked to rappers, man. It's not cool to be linked to rappers, man. Wow, man. I would have never known that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have never knew that, right? You would have never knew that it was bad business for political candidates to be linked to rappers, man. Because, man, wait till I show you this, man. Yo, this is 16 years ago, man.
Attention, young America. Attention, young America. Attention, young America. It's about that time that we've all been waiting for. We planted the seed back in 2004 where voter died, but the time is now. Super Tuesday is upon us. This is one of the most important days of this primary election in the year of the most important election of our lives. Why is it the most important election of our lives? Because this president is going to dictate your future. Our future. Don't you care about that? Yes, you do. So if you do, you have to impose Super Tuesday and all the primaries after that. The race is tight. And guess who's going to have the say and who's the next president of the United States of America? You, baby. You. That's right, you. So please, your boy Diddy, I'm begging with you. I'm on my hands and knees. Look, I'm on my hands and knees. I'm begging y'all. I'm begging y'all. Make sure you go out and vote. That's 10 minutes of your life, okay? Care about your future. It's your future, your vote, your choice. You are changed. Your boy Diddy, I love you guys. That's why I'm begging and pleading, man. I want us to just live in a world that's beautiful and peaceful and where we can take care of our families and your future's bright. We got to make some changes, and it's up to y'all to make the changes. Vote, please. Peace. swing by later after I'm done voting.
Oh, don't tell me you're still watching Dancing with the Stars.
No, it's November 4th. It's midterm elections.
What?
I'm voting in midterm elections.
What?
Midterm elections.
Yeah, you're breaking up. What are you saying?
I'll call you later, Auntie. Bye.
Love you too. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. John. Wow, I'm a big fan. I saw you perform last week in the club. It was pretty crunk. Yeah, sometimes people think we kind of look alike. I don't know if it's the glasses or...
Nah. All right, can we have the ballot?
All right, there are voting booths from the windows over to the walls. And rock the vote, dude. All right.
Thank you.
Skeet.
Occupied. Sorry, we're in here voting.
Wait, you're Lena Dunham, and you're celebrity fitness trainer Tracy Anderson.
Yeah, this is how we do it in Hollywood. We vote with our trainers.
Man, I can't wait for season 4 of Girls. I know you're tired of everybody asking you if Ray and Shoshana are going to end up together.
Well, John, I really wish that I could tell you, but it's a secret.
Are they?
Just wait for it. Just watch.
Can you sign my ballot?
Oh, yeah. Tracy would probably like you to sign her ballot.
When I'm done voting.
Okay, we're going to vote now.
All right. Bye.
You got this 6'9" LGBT member turning out to vote for marriage reform. You got one of the most unattractive women in Hollywood turning out for reproductive rights. And you got a white woman who lives in Manhattan where white women get punched in the face randomly all the time. She's turning out for prison reform. You ain't gonna beat these people, man. You can't beat these people, man. You cannot beat these people, man. They play too hard, man.
Hi, I'm Natasha, and I'm turning out for prison reform.
Hi, I'm Fred. I'm turning out because I want to impress my friends. That's the only reason to ever do anything.
Turn out for what? Turn out for what?
But they got but as soon as Trump brings some rappers on stage, oh my God, let me tell you about their criminal past. The same people who, it doesn't matter about your George Floyd's criminal past. It doesn't matter that Jacob Blake is a career criminal. It doesn't matter that Rashad Brooks was a career criminal. It doesn't matter that Alton, whatever the fuck his name is, was a career criminal. It doesn't matter that Freddie Gray was a career criminal. Those same people now are literally doxing the rappers that Trump brought on stage. You ain't gonna be able to beat these people, man. You ain't gonna be able to beat these people. Press 1.
You know, I'm gonna be announcing something that, you know, very big if they don't stand up and talk about how things are going to change for the voting blocks that they're going for, that'll put them in office. They need the African American voting block, the Latino voting block, and they're not bringing up the issues, and they're not making strong enough commitments for our votes. So we have to be undecided. We have to hold our votes, and we have to just hear what they have to say. And tomorrow, if they don't talk about what they're going to do for our communities that are in such dire service, that we're going to have something to say about that will kind of teach and educate from my perspective of, you know, starting Vote or Die.
Yo, he's not really smart, man. He's not a really smart guy, man. He's kind of like a regular average intelligence person, man. I mean, not even average intelligence son. He's like an average intelligence son, man. Everyone smash that like button, man.
And being involved in how I'm disenfranchised with not seeing enough attention to a voting block that is just kind of guaranteed. They people count their votes without dealing with their issues. So we can't guarantee anybody, Hillary Clinton, to vote. We can't guarantee Donald Trump to vote. We have to make sure that they're talking about our issues. That's how the game is played. We're going to make the difference, and we're going to be educating people. But we hope that they recognize it and they speak on it. So we're going to see. But if not, it's something that's going to be done more powerful than Vote or Die.
Hi, I'm Brian McFadden with MTV News. Columbine High School killers Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold.
Man, this country's going down the tubes.
It's so easy to take a stand while you're just sitting, isn't it? I mean, if you care about an issue like gun control, then find out where the candidates stand.
That's right, because it could be.
Yeah, this is back in the 2000. This is back in the year 2000 they was using rappers, man. The Democratic Party been using rappers since the 90s, man.
I mean the difference between the freedom to feel safe and the safety of our own freedom.
Yeah, but where does unchecked freedom lead?
Unchecked? You can't get a car without registration, so why should you be able to get a gun without one?
I'm saying, sometimes if you take a right away, it just makes it more dangerous.
But what's the alternative? The abuse of that freedom?
That's why you close the loopholes. It's easier for a kid to get a gun at a gun show than get a beer at a bar.
The point is, it's not that cut and dry, so figure out where you stand, get registered, and vote. It's the only way you're going to be heard.
Get interested, get registered, vote.
Local Russell Simmons energized the hip-hop community with political summits, while Sean P. Diddy Combs rallied thousands of urban youth to get out and vote with his Vote or Die campaign.
Right now, our leaders are rappers.
Our leaders are out. People said vote or die. People voted because Puffy said vote or die.
Vote or die.
You know, if he affected me, then he must have affected millions of us black.
So for years they used Puffy to get black people to vote, but now they're doxing the rappers that Trump brought on stage. now they're doxing the rappers that Trump brought on stage and snitching on the rappers that Trump brought on stage, man. After using Diddy to get out the vote for 25 years. I'm telling you, man. You can't fuck with them, man. They too much for you. Conservatives are too nice, man. Ain't no way conservatives can fuck with these people, man. These people are sick.
Young black people.
I voted for Kerry just because.
Obviously, I voted for Kerry, so
I voted for
I
John Kerry.
voted for John Kerry.
Well,
I voted for John Kerry because simply, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, I voted for George Bush.
Bush got more votes than any president in history. You know why? There was so much Bush bashing. They bashed him so much that it made him more popular.
A lot of people from where I'm from felt betrayed because you had kids who, first of all, didn't give a fuck about voting, but they stood in line for 2 and 3 hours. They missed class, they missed work to make sure that their voice was heard. And that's sort of bad. That's sort of like you having sex for the first time and you get AIDS.
They really scared us all now. You know, after this election, I think they really scared us all because I can't see us being involved in the next election that much.
I think the powers that be will blow this country up, destroy the world before they let somebody else come and take control of it.
Anytime you vote, you exercise your voice, but you know whether or not we were heard. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the most important thing is just making sure that you had something to say and they know that you had something to say.
If you want to change, go out and make a change and vote.
A lot of people are doing a lot of talking, you know what I'm saying? True enough, we had a lot of people went out and vote that never voted before, but a lot of people doing a lot of talking. A lot of people, I was asking about the election, did they go vote? They had a lot of excuses. We made a big movement, but I wasn't satisfied. It still was a close race, still close to call, and I got to deal with it.
Trick Daddy. Nah, they didn't use Trick Daddy to get the vote out, man. Nah, they didn't use Trick Daddy, man. Yo. And those same people are now, you know, literally listing every crime that the rappers Trump brought on stage ever committed in their lives.
Trust me, yo, one vote can make a whole lot of difference, man.
I think it would have probably been a better effect if he would have just blew him out. But, you know, for it to come so close again, and you know, I saw people who had to take off work. You know, people were sick, left their jobs for weeks at a time. You know, it's like, damn, how can this happen again?
It is now clear that even when all the provisional ballots are counted, which they will be, there won't be enough outstanding votes for us to be able to win Ohio. And therefore, we cannot win this election.
I just hate the fact that Democrats are, you know what I'm saying? It's like they only react. They don't charge.
But nobody wants you to vote. Democrats don't want you to vote.
My whole thing is this, man. If y'all want our votes, y'all want to come to the ghetto and try to get us to vote for y'all, y'all got to fix this shit up, man. Y'all got to make this shit a better place for the kids to grow up, for kids to live at, man. We shouldn't have murals on every wall with motherfuckers where motherfuckers is dead and all that other shit, B. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make this shit a better place and do something better for us, B, because y'all taking our votes and y'all looking like, yeah, we need the black vote and all that, and the condition in the black neighborhood don't change. We need to do something, B. You know what I mean? Something gotta give. We done set the pace. We done set the mark. It's done. They gonna start listening to us. They gonna start buying our records. And when your president, your senators, and your congressmen go home and you find a Trick Daddy CD, let it know I'm gonna be talking about you on there. And don't stop that. You can't stop that. You can miscount it.
You can mess the count up. You can corrupt people's head. You can do all you want to do. But y'all gonna count my vote from now on.
Nigga cheat on me, I'll be that guy. I'm gonna take him out. We're gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get him all perked up and everything. We're gonna have a good time. Get him super twisted. Then bring a bitch around. We're gonna have a threesome. And when he wake up, he gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, because the bitch was a tranny. I'm be like, yup. Yup, we had a threesome with a tranny.
She's literally admitting to meeting guys at the strip club, taking them to the hotel room, getting them drunk, proposing to have a threesome. When the guy agrees to have the threesome, drunk off of whatever she put in his drink, whatever drug she put in his drink, she makes him have sex with a transgender while drugged up off of some concoction she poured in his drink. And then she steals his money while he's knocked out, and he wakes up in a bed after not only getting robbed, but having had sex unknowingly with a transgender.
Nigga cheat on me, I'll be that guy. I'm gonna take him out. We're gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get him all perked up and everything. We're gonna have a good time. Get him super twisted. Then bring a bitch around. We're gonna have a threesome. And when he wake up, he gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, because the bitch was a tranny. I'm be like, yup. Yup, we had a threesome with a tranny.
I did, my nigga. I built my followers up. And I'm building my own fucking music career. Nobody's fucking helping me. So a bitch to motherfucking say that I don't deserve to be a fucking artist because shit was handed to me and I haven't put in no work, you're fucking bugging. Because I'm 24 years old and I look washed up because I spent hours in the motherfucking studio. Hours. I paid over $50,000 in studio time because you gotta pay good engineers, you gotta go to a good studio, and you gotta put in that bread. I did it with my money. So for a bitch to say that I don't motherfucking deserve it because I don't put in no fucking work, now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging. Cause I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drop niggas up and I rob them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking handed to me, my nigga. Nothing. So for a bitch to motherfucking say that I don't deserve shit.
Oh snap!
How you doing?
Hi, Barry. How are you?
How are you? The name's Joe.
Well, hello there, Joe. I have a whole list of things that I want and I wish and I desire for our next president to do for us. But first thing first, let me keep it a buck. I just want Trump out. Also, I of course want free Medicare, and this is why it's important to have free Medicare because look what's happening right now. I of course think that we need a free college education. That's second, and I want Black people to stop getting killed. Crazy stuff that have to happen so they can open their eyes.
She literally would meet Black guys at the fucking strip club and drug them, make them have sex with transgenders, and steal their money while they were knocked out.
And I want black people to stop getting killed. Crazy stuff that have to happen so they could open their eyes for the past 4 years.
Well, it doesn't have to happen. The vote matters. That's why you keep talking to people about the need to vote. The vote matters. It matters a great deal. The generation, your generation and the young millennials beyond that, they can own this. They can own this outcome. And they can own what happens in the next election. They are the ones that can change things dramatically if they show up and vote. Tell me what your fans most say to you when they communicate with you online. What are they most concerned about?
Like people, we're not asking for sympathy. We're not asking for charity. We are just asking for equality. We are asking for fairness, and we are asking for justice. That is all. I feel like everything that people are asking for is getting interpreted in a very different way. No, it's simple. We just want justice. That's all. We want justice. We want to feel like Americans. We want equality.
The reason I'm so optimistic is because of your generation. You're the smartest, the best educated.
They're the what, Joe? What are they?
You're the smartest, the best educated, the least prejudiced, and the most engaged generation in American history. And you're going to change things. You're going to change them. You're the reason I have such incredible hope. I really mean it. I'm not trying to be nice. It's a fact.
But I feel like right now, there's just a lot of tension. And we need somebody to clean that. I'm just so tired of it. I don't want to do it.
You know, the country's been mourning. It's time for some courage, and you're exercising. You and other people of your stature who have millions of people who look to you. You're exercising courage. It's not easy for you to do this. You're going to get a lot of flack for the kinds of things you say. But you have the courage to stand up and say, now's the time. Thank you for your willingness to help. I promise I'll make mistakes as president, but I'll admit to the mistakes I make, and you're never going to have to wonder whether I'll keep my word.
All right.
Thank you.
I would like to see it.
Just check me out. I've never broken my word. Anything I've said, I was going to do. Never in my life.
Holy shit.
Just check me out. I've never broken my word. Anything I've said, I was going to do. Never in my life.
Nigga cheat on me, I'll be that guy. I'm gonna take him out. We're gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get him all perked up and everything. We're gonna have a good time. Get him super twisted. Then bring a bitch around. We're gonna have a threesome. And when he wake up, he gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, because the bitch was a tranny. I'm be like, yup. Yep, we had a threesome with a tranny.
Strip club. I did, my nigga. I built my followers up. And I'm building my own fucking music career. Nobody's fucking helping me. So a bitch to motherfucking say that I don't deserve to be a fucking artist because shit was handed to me and I haven't put in no work. Fucking studio hours. I paid over $50,000. Gotta go to a good studio and you gotta put in that bread. I did it with my money. So for a bitch to say that I don't motherfucking deserve it because I don't put in no fucking work, now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging. Cause I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug niggas up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking handed to me, my nigga.
Link in the description box if you want to come up, man. You're all welcome. Damn, they fucking with the nigga numbers hard, man. I would be at 350 right now, man. I would be at 350 by now, man. That's crazy. Also hit the like button, man. Nick Tal Javon says, Yo, Magic Johnson's son don't care about none of that other nonsense. He just trying to secure his access to booty. He just want to Yo, man. Pause, man. Shout out to LRS. Op Nation Hall of Famer. Day one. Shout out to Deluxe 247, aka Cap Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. What's going on, man?
Hey, man. I never told a lie, man.
You fading, man. I can't hear you.
I said I heard Biden never told a lie.
Yeah, man. He like George Washington, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. But I'll tell you what, man. Rappers turning out for Trump, they are scared of that shit. As stupid as it might sound.
Yeah, Trump got the real gangsters, man. Trump ain't playing around, man. But it's funny how they could talk that trash about Trump's rappers, and they had Diddy literally campaigning for them for the last 25 years.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like when you put that clip of Diddy up, and he was like, "They're not doing anything for us," and that's what I mean. Like to black people, like they want policies that are directed towards them specifically, or ain't nothing. Doesn't mean anything to them. Like when they say that kind of shit, they want. It's like Ice Cube's contract with America. Like they're like, oh, people listen to me, and it's like, but no one's gonna do it, dude, because it's full of retarded shit. You know, if you literally read the contract, it's like something a 6-year-old wrote.
I'm telling you,
like
man.
It's like, dude, like Ice Cube is like fucking retarded. You know, it's like, oh, we don't want like lending companies need to lend equally to blacks. It's like, okay, welcome to the next financial collapse. You know, what the fuck? Like,
I'm telling you.
Blacks don't get loans because there's literally no step in the lending process that you could possibly be biased in. It's literally like airtight. I've seen it. It's impossible. And they still say it happens. It's like, it's their credit scores, dude. You got to pay your bills.
That's racist, man. It's racist.
Yeah, I mean, even Tim Scott, that guy, he wanted to do some weird shit where it's like, well, if you pay your electric and your water bill on time, then we should count it towards positive credit. It's like, dude, think about it. An electric bill is different than money you owe somebody. Like, if you don't pay your electric bill, your electric goes out. You know, if you don't pay your credit card bill, if you're not smart enough, nothing really happens except eventually you get taken to court because you didn't understand how all that shit worked.
Yeah, man. Wow. We got another case though out of another big case, man. The Innocence Project, man.
Oh, wonderful. The Innocence Project.
Yeah, man. They
always getting killers off.
Yeah, they had a bad little unlucky incident.
Bro. Yo, that contract with Black Americans, that's the fucking turbo. Give me that contract.
Yeah, it's literally like the dumbest shit you've ever read. Like there was no thought put into that except somebody fucking got high, maybe drunk at the same time, and fucking